Thanks for coming round. We'll make you laugh before you go. Welcome to the Mermen. Welcome to the show.
Forgot about this.
Oh, wait, it's late. Should I not be doing this?
No, you're fine.
I'm okay. All right. Whoa, that feels good, man. That feels good. Yes, Forrest. I like it. I like it. I missed that. We've been putting out episodes every week, but spoiler alert, little peek behind the curtain. Those were in the can since we were both out of town. So this is the first episode back in a while that we're being kind of current. We're recording this and then we're going to put it out today, tomorrow. Like
I'm going to probably do an all-nighter. So
Yeah, it's like 10:30 at night right now.
MVP.
On Monday, we're supposed to release this.
And I'll tell you what, the couple things that are special about this. Number one being we normally record at 10 a.m. and tonight we're recording at 10 p.m., which means Daddy gets to drink IPAs instead of coffee tonight. It's going to be a fun episode.
Time out. Didn't you give up IPAs for Lent?
Nope. I never agreed to that. Never agreed to that because it's not practical.
What? You couldn't drink that at 10 a.m.?
I mean, I can, but...
You love this beer. Food Fight.
Oh, this is a great beer. Food Fight from Common Space.
I did your Common Space show, and they gave me a 4-pack, and there's still 3 in my fridge.
Hey, you want to bring them over to my house?
Sure, yeah, I'll give it to you.
They're really good. You should try them.
I hate India, Pale Ale, IPA, whatever the fuck it is. I don't like it, but that is probably the best one I've ever had. To be fair. Like, I don't like IPAs, but that one would be... And really the can's cool.
It's really good.
All right, anyways.
So, wait, what... So you just got back in town too, right? And then what were you doing earlier that we had to push this back to 10 p.m.?
I just got back in town from Vegas, but I went and saw Cocaine Bear. Brad Williams, comedian extraordinaire, rented out a theater and had invited a bunch of people. There's a bunch of other comics there. It was like, who else was there? Justin Martindale, Sarah Tiana.
Name dropper.
Jenny Zagrino, Ben Glebe, JB Ball.
Guess my invite got lost in the mail, Brad.
Why? You shouldn't have made fun of Brad.
When did I make fun of Brad?
On this podcast, you made fun of his height.
I did?
No, but I'm just saying.
I do have a Brad Williams short story.
There was only a certain amount of seats, I think, and and I happened to hit him
ran
up.
out the whole theater. There's only so many.
No, it was a small. It was a small theater.
Bullshit.
I don't know. I'm trying to fucking back him up. Anyways, I smoked a lot of pot, and then I went and saw it, and it's pretty good.
You a little high right now?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as high though, because they had a whole tub of popcorn. That fucking dampened my high. Have you seen Cocaine Bear?
I haven't. Was it good?
I mean, what do you mean good?
It's exactly what you think it is. It's like Sharknado.
It's not going to win an Oscar. But...
Is it better or worse than Sharknado?
Oh, yeah, it's way better.
Okay.
Well, the production's way better. Yeah. It's like well made and it's like stylized, because it takes place. It's based on a true story, whatever. A guy got
one time
in the 80s or something like that.
A bear actually got into some cocaine, and then someone heard the story recently and went, "That's the title of a movie that could sell tickets."
Well, I think it's crushing it. I think it's like one of the top movies in the country, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, because no one makes original shit anymore. And so you come out with Cocaine Bear, people are like, oh, a reason to go to the theater. It's fun.
It does a lot of coke. It does, like it snorts it, it eats it. It's pretty funny. There's a lot of funny scenes. There's a couple action scenes too that are pretty great. There's a lot of blood and gore. I liked it. It was good.
All right.
It was good. I saw it high in weed, though. Weed Bear would be a totally...
different stuff.
Be like a short story.
That'd be boring.
Yeah, the bear would
bear's still napping.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Ate some fucking honey. I don't remember what bears eat besides honey. I'm a biologist. For a biologist. But
for
it
people,
was fun.
So for people that don't know, Brad Williams is what are you, a little person? Is that what you're supposed to say?
Little person, yeah.
Yeah, little person. Friend of ours. We've all known him for a long time.
He's a comedian.
Very funny comedian.
He's a very well-known comedian.
Yep.
So the people recognize him at the movie theater, which, there was other comedians there, but he sticks out.
Yeah, he's cheating a little bit with his face. Yeah. So one time I was hanging out front of the Improv with a couple other comics and Brad and me, and we're like kind of standing in a circle right by the street, just chit-chatting. And this guy came by, and this was when they moved the front bar to the back bar. Yeah. And the front bar was just like closed down for construction. So this guy walks up who my guess was probably a comedian for 5 minutes back in like the early 80s or something. Because he walked up and was like, hey, fellow comedians, it's like, is Bud in today? And we're like, huh? It's like, Bud Friedman, is he around? And like, that's like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like walking up to Wendy's and being like, is Dave Thomas here? You know, like, yeah, I mean, Bud might be here, but once every 2 years, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
As he got older, for sure. No,
Yeah, Bud Friedman, who's passed away since, but, you know, he started the first improv back in the day, but it's become corporate and, you know, it's not, you're not going to see him there.
Not the same, man.
So he, this guy walked up and said that. We're like, oh, I don't know, man. And he's like, all right. And he walks up to the door and grabs it and it won't open. And he turns and looks at us all puzzled. We're like, oh, that's not the front door anymore, man. You got to go over there. He's like, okay, cool. So he turns around and as he walks back by us, he like locks eyes with Brad. And we're all like, what's happening? And we're all waiting for him to leave to keep talking. And he walks over to Brad and gets real serious. And it's like real tense. We're like, does this guy all of a sudden recognize Brad? Does Brad recognize him? And he reaches out and he shakes Brad's hand and he goes, thank you for your service. And we go, all right. And then the guy leaves and we're like, did this guy do a USO tour with Brad or something, right? And after the guy leaves, Brad looks at us and goes, I think that guy thinks I lost my legs in the war. And we bust out laughing. We were like, all right.
I'll tell you one real quick Brad Williams story. Well, you know what? By the way, we decided we're gonna start having more people call in, like comedians and friends of ours. Maybe even other people, maybe some actors or athletes. But we can get Brad Williams. We can get the call for sure. That'll be fun.
Authors? We could have an author?
Yeah, we're not gonna have any on this episode, but we're
Boat
gonna
captains?
have
Should we have boat captains?
No boat captains. Unless
Weather?
they're famous.
Yeah,
unless
weather?
it's Captain Phillips. But
Brian Norcross.
but there's a real quick story with Brad Williams too, and I think maybe if Jim might have told us. That doesn't matter. But we were at Jim's house, and it was a birthday. It might have been Jim's birthday, I think, because there's balloons. And Brad Williams came over.
Because there was balloons.
I don't remember whose birthday it was, but there's balloons. Brad Williams came over, and Jim's first son was, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5. He was young. And I don't think he'd ever seen anybody that looked like Brad. And so Jim goes, hey, this is my friend Brad. And this is my son. And he just looked at Brad and he turned around and walked away. And then Jim was like, yeah, sorry. I don't think he's ever seen, like he didn't know. And Brad's like, don't worry about it. I get it all the time from kids. And then Jim's son came back with a balloon and just handed it to him. like he was a child at the party. It was so cute, but it was like so funny too. Yeah. It was like, yeah. Anyways, fun story. So I've seen Cocaine Bear. Go out and see it. 2 thumbs up. There's a lot of funny things in it. A lot of violence. What have you been doing? I was in Vegas. The Vegas shows were good. Thanks.
I'm going to be in Vegas this weekend, by the way.
What are you doing there?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
I'm doing my son's got a soccer tournament, so I'm going to watch my son play soccer.
I said I don't want to know.
And then I picked up a bonkers gig on Saturday night to
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Didn't I tell the story on here?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think you throw them under the bus. Yeah.
I'd throw them under the bus. They threw me under the bus. They fucking put me under the bus. Okay. I backed over it. Where were you at this last week? I think I remember, but I don't remember. I know you were on the road with Bert.
I was on the road with Bert. Tuesday we were in Fargo, North Dakota. Then the rest of the week we were in Canada. Mostly doing hockey arenas. We got to hang out with the Winnipeg Jets. And then we also got to hang out with a lot of minor league players. We did the Saskatoon Blades. Shout out to them. The Fargo Force. Shout out to them. The Kelowna Rockets.
Saskatoon Blades?
Yeah.
Who came up with that's the worst nickname I ever heard.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't meet
Saskatoon
the guy.
Sticks? All right, shout out.
Yeah, the Blades. The Force. Oh, wait, there was another one too. I can't remember.
Is there like logo like Wesley Snipes? It's like just you never seen Blade? Okay, forget it.
You're so high for it.
Shout out, man.
So we toured a lot of hockey.
Did you already
locker
open a
rooms.
second beer?
No, that's my first one, but I'm almost done with it.
Okay, good. So a lot of hockey locker rooms. That must have smelled.
Dude, that's what Bert said. By the second locker room,
like
Bert's like
sweaty
he
pads.
goes, every hockey locker room stinks like shit. And then he said it to the hockey players, and they were like, do we really smell? And he's like, the locker rooms do. He's like, all your material, like we went in like 4 or 5 locker rooms by the end of the week, and they all do smell like shit. You can't get all that equipment.
The pads smell.
Yeah.
Because the sweat and all those
Even
pads.
if you clean them, you just can't get the funk out of them, man.
And there's no windows in a locker room.
And you have more, like football, you have like plastic pads and then like the jerseys over, which you can wash. But ice hockey has like skates and then thick ass pads and then like padding underneath. So there's a lot more shit that just gets like funk in it.
It smells like, 4-day-old dick.
Yeah. I'm going on the record to say hockey might be the funkiest sport, the stinkiest, funkiest sport. Can you think of one more?
Oh yeah, shit wrestling. You ever seen that?
That's not a real thing.
Yeah, it's in Bulgaria.
That could be
Shout out to our Bulgarian listeners.
shit wrestlers. Maybe what about like horse jockeys?
They're not rolling around the shit.
Yeah, they're
Don't
not on
tell
the
about
horse long enough. Yeah, they're not. They don't really, I don't think they sweat either, do they?
Wrestling.
Like real wrestling?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I didn't. There's a lot of different levels of wrestling.
What do you mean real? Yes, real wrestling.
All right.
I don't know. They would smell. I don't know. Smelliest. I don't know any other sports. Kite flying. That's not gonna smell.
How much did you smoke?
I'm not high anymore, dude.
Kite flying?
Kite flying.
No, that's a sport. Kite racing.
All right.
So it was fun. The shows.
It was great. Ian Bagg was with us. By the second day, we were all talking. I've known Ian. Ian's one of my oldest friends in comedy. One of the first dudes who was really kind to me. He's taken me on the road a lot and everything. But every time I hang out with Ian, by the second hour, I'm just talking like I'm just.
Yeah. That's another guy definitely calling in. We'll get
Ian to call in. Yeah, for sure.
These are all. Look at this previews you guys are getting on this podcast.
I think people are listening just to hear us talk about what we're gonna do.
Yeah. You're still gonna swim the channel.
Yeah.
But again,
I watched the Jeremy Lin documentary on HBO on the way home, and I think I get really inspired by a lot of things. In athletics, definitely inspire me since I'm a coach and I played sports and whatever.
you made you want to be Asian?
Well, that's definitely a thorough line of the doc. Did you watch it?
No, but I know who Jeremy Lin is.
Yeah. They really play that up about the
If
importance.
you don't
of
know
him.
who he is, people that don't follow basketball, he was a basketball player. Didn't he go to Harvard or something?
Yep, Harvard point
Yeah,
guard.
already many basketball players don't come and make the NBA from the Ivy League. But he was also, I don't remember where, he's American, but he's Asian American, right? And
Yeah, he's from Northern California, and he was Mr. Basketball in California his senior year, and got no offers from big schools, and had the grades to go to Harvard and wanted to play D1, so he went there over MIT.
But his debut was incredible.
Yeah.
He had like this 15 stretch game or 20 stretch game where he was just unstoppable.
Well, it's only a 38-minute documentary, so you realize it was only like a week or two that they were documenting.
Yeah,
But it was an incredible week or two.
Then there were some people that there was some racism.
Yeah, they tied that in for sure.
Yeah.
But I find myself getting really inspired when I watch documentaries. And I think the key is to harness that so that you actually, the inspiration manifests itself and you do something about it before it fades away. Does that make sense? Like I'll be watching SportsCenter and they'll do this big, produced piece about some kid who has a disease and he's met his hero and then the team was actually inspired by him. And I'm like, man, this kid, he's out there doing it and he, he's battling all this stuff and he's still with a smile on his face. And why am I all sitting on the couch and being lazy today? I need to go out and do something about chasing my dreams and whatever. And I just feel like so ready to go. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, I'm still on the couch.
Yeah.
Just wears off.
So you need to be constantly inspired. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. How do I do that?
I mean, it's something you have to dig down deep.
How do you slow drip inspiration?
I don't know. Maybe we'll. Okay, this is what we're doing. In the future, we're also going to make an app for this podcast, inspiration app, Inspire app, and it'll just be me and you on there. We'll just be if people are feeling down, they need to get inspired. We'll just have little things we say on there, like little fortune cookie type things.
All right, let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's try it. So let's just say someone's having a bad day and they got to plug through work, and so they put the earbud in their ear, and they open up the Mermen app, and just every 20 seconds, what do they hear?
No, you go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Oh, that simple?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Oh, I was going to tell a story.
Oh, all right.
Well,
you can
there's
do
two
it.
options. You can get a one-liner. You can get stories.
I don't think you want to pepper them with the same thing. I
don't
think
want
some
to-
of
you
them need
don't
to be
want-
short, some need to be long.
You don't want to say, I believe in you. That's a little bit creepy. It sounded like you were in my bedroom and you said it to me. Just
Well, I
say,
don't wanna startle
believe
the
in
guy.
yourself,
Here.
and everybody else will believe in you too.
Here, I actually,
Boom.
all these hockey locker rooms we were in have inspirational quotes on the walls and stuff, and I snapped a couple of my favorite
Man
ones.
can eat chicken, but chicken cannot eat man.
What? Oh, here we go. Here's one. You ready?
That fireworks.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. So there's a guy driving a forklift right now, and he opens up the David Forrest app. And he hears, "Hey, on bad teams, no one leads. On average teams, coaches lead. On great teams, players lead.
Yeah, that sounds like a hockey quote.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah. Also, I'll beat your ass. 5-minute penalty.
There you go. Hey, guy at Home Depot who knows that somebody needs help, but, you're just tired because your baby was up crying all night, and so it's easier for you to hide in the back instead of helping them.
Yeah. Keep reaching for the stars.
I want you to hear this in your ear.
Oh, you're doing one. Okay. Thought I was going to do one.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jack. Knowledge and preparation eliminate fear.
That's dumb.
You go help that guy.
These are dumb. You wrote these down?
I took pictures of them and sent them to my kid.
Was this the Saskatoon Blades?
Hey.
What's the record?
Here's one for you, Forrest. You ready?
Yeah, I'm super ready.
Be a good teammate today.
Oh, I feel like that was personal.
That was at the Winnipeg Jets. That's a pro one right there.
I mean, that's not even a saying. It's
Oh,
just
here's a
like,
good
hey,
one.
be good. Yeah.
Wait, I'll go back to this one.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good one. Hey, dude who's painting a house today and it's really hot outside, so you don't want to be out painting a house, but it's your job. You got to do it. Yeah. Enjoy the journey. Try to get better every day. And don't lose the passion and the love for what you do. Painting houses.
Okay. How about not blue collar jobs?
Oh, okay.
How about like somebody?
Well, I feel like those are who need the inspiration.
How about what you're trying to inspire a person that is they're a producer and everything's.
Oh, here's one. You're gonna like this one for us.
Okay, as a producer.
This one's
television producer.
This one's all right. Hey, television producer. This is over a urinal.
Yeah, great.
If you're swinging a short bat, step up to the plate. Don't pee on the floor.
That's just like a
pretty literal
dick joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's just policy. That was at the Saskatoon Blades.
Why do you have pictures of all this? Because you saw the Jeremy Lin documentary and you had to keep.
No, I just try to snap them, man. I'm a coach, and if you're a good coach, you borrow from other good coaches.
This is what I always think about. This is how I'll never get inspired. Because you can say all these ones. We're not going to make the app, guys. We just decided it's not working out.
Oh, yeah. Our producers just asked.
Yeah,
they said there's one already.
We'll at least looked one up.
There's another podcast that's already got that in development.
My mom, well, they're divorced now, but it was my stepdad. He was a special ed teacher, and he would do this program where kids that were disabled and stuff, they had different handicaps. They'd take them sailing. They would teach them how to sail in these little prams, and once they could learn how to sail, they were having this feeling of motion, which they normally wouldn't get because maybe they're missing limbs or legs or what, And so the sailing allowed them to feel this, this really cool perspective on moving around. And they got to learn to sail and be on the water and blah, blah, blah. And they came and someone did a TV piece on it. It was not like Good Morning America or something like that. It was out of like the Coral Reef Yacht Club in Coconut Grove.
Oh, yeah.
And, one of the kids that they highlighted was a kid with no arms and no legs that could sail a boat, like using like little, I think that like little, maybe a couple, like they use the stubs in their mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
And this kid could sail. And I remember like seeing that and being like, what a lazy piece of shit I am.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of documentaries that I see on SportsCenter, and I'm like, he could do it. I could do it. I need to dig deeper. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, sandwich sounds good. Just go make a sandwich.
I have my legs and arms, so so I don't need to be inspirational.
But I guess my point is,
what am I going to do?
Let's say you lost your arms, Forrest. Do you think that would force you to then work harder at life, and then maybe you would actually be more successful if you didn't have your arms?
If I told you this kid's backstory too, it would be depressing to you. Like, and you'd be even more inspired. Like, holy shit, that kid is like is.
Wait, did he lose his arms and legs in a depressing way?
It was a girl. I'm pretty sure it was a girl. Yes, a terrible, terrible way. Terrible. Might end the podcast if I could tell the story.
Man, now I got to know.
Okay,
Luis, do you want to know?
No, it's terrible. I can't.
Where'd Luis go? We drove him back to the room.
I don't know. All right,
did Luis go to get me beers?
I think if I say it, it'll be too depressing on the podcast.
Well, tell it to me, and then I'll make the decision whether we cut it out or not.
Okay, so that kid.
What, can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Were the limbs tore off their body by a cocaine bear?
No. They were abused.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. By the parents.
That's terrible for. Why'd you bring that up? But they abused him to the point that they lost all 4 limbs?
They amputated him, yeah.
Because they were just beat up so bad?
Yeah, Forrest Shaw.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a while.
Yeah, they're in prison. As far as I know, they're still in prison. Hopefully, I had a great punishment for them at the time. I was like, prison, whatever. They should both live together in a prison, but no one will help them. And one of them you cut off their legs, and the other one you cut off their arms.
Oh,
and
they have to work together.
Yeah, they have to work together. Like, hey, can you pass me the salt? You know I can't.
Yeah.
Get your fucking feet over here and scratch my back.
But that's because then they'll be punished, but it'll also teach them teamwork.
They should just be executed, honestly. I don't know if you believe in corporal punishment or anything, but I mean, like, something like that. It's like, fuck you. Anyways, that kid was fucking sailing a boat and happy, and a dolphin jumped next to it on TV, and sounds like, all right.
Butterfly landed on their nose. I did a triathlon one time, and when I got on, I smoked the swim part. Did I tell you this already? I smoked the swim part.
That should be the new name of our podcast.
Did I tell you this already?
Did I already say this?
So
I don't know.
I'm feeling pretty cocky when I finish the swim. I'm in like 4th place out of like 300 people, right? And I get on my bike and I start going, and then like 290 people pass me. And one of the people that passed me was a dude with no arms. He had like a specialty bike, and I'm sure he's
on a bike. You don't need arms.
Yeah, but to do a whole triathlon, you'd think it would.
Not me.
Well,
I can take my arms off. I can still do a triathlon.
All I kept thinking was I should have had a bigger lead on that dude during the swim.
No, but his legs for the bike. I mean, what's he steering with?
I know, but he passed me right away. Like, how was he on my tail during the swim?
It's like when you go blind, your other senses kick in more. It's like if you lose your arms.
I mean, you can only flutter kick so fast. Trust me.
Your legs get stronger when you lose your arms. Everybody knows that. Yeah, you work it out. What are you not? You're just. What are you doing? Legs day. What about arms? Nah, skipped it. I don't even need.
I got more time for legs.
Just double up on legs, bro. It's legs and ass.
That's
always
impressive.
Legs and ass. All right.
We're second quarter right now, right?
Yep.
By far.
Second quarter.
Okay, jeez.
Well, let's parlay that into. I followed a new account that I think you'd really like. It's on Instagram.
This wasn't on our notes discussion.
It was. It was. I think this is going to be a good second.
I don't think it was. I thought we were going to talk about Chris Rock's special before it's like irrelevant. Okay. Anyways, watch Chris Rock's special. Support live comedy.
It's called Tug Life.
I don't think you can watch it anymore. It was just live, right?
No, you can watch it. It's got to be archived.
No, I thought they were only doing it live.
Huh.
We should probably, if we're going to talk about it like that. Are you sure? I don't think you're sure.
No, I'm pretty sure. It's like I was scrolling Netflix yesterday. Okay, sorry.
No, it's archived. You can watch it anytime. We can talk about it in any episode.
Bro, I know, but Will Smith might not be alive then.
It's called Tug Life _Tug Life _, and it's just about boat shit, mostly fails, like barges that take on water, and
barges that take
barges taking on water.
That was taking on water.
Yeah, the tugboat's involved in a lot of these.
Tug Life also sounds like a masturbating website.
Oh, this guy's about to hit a seawall.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Boom.
Tug
You
Life.
loser.
And then you jerk off to these boats.
Oh, here's a cruise ship coming in too fast. Look out, cruise ship.
Does that hit the wall too?
Yeah, fucking nails it. And he's pushing a smaller cruise ship out of the way. Big bully.
Look at that guy standing there. What a fucking idiot. Hey, there's a giant cruise ship coming at me. I'm just going to stare at it. Idiot. What about this website? Or
it's just a good follow. You should it's just Instagram. You should follow it. I think you'd really like it.
Okay, that's the whole segment.
Taking a big wave on.
There's another one that I follow, the Holliver one. That's a Miami one.
Yeah.
Do you know that one?
No, what is it?
Holliver Inlet. I don't fucking know what it's Holliver. It's in Florida. In Miami, there's like a intercoastal waterway. And
Boom, found it.
What's it called?
Hollover _ inlet.
Maybe.
It's only got 600 followers.
That's not it.
Boat snaps.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to follow this one though. A lot of girls partying on boats.
Are you high now? Okay. Holliver Daily. It's got 94,000 followers.
How do you spell it?
HAULOVER Daily. And Holliver Inlet, if you're in Biscayne Bay, it's Biscayne Bay. Once you get north of Rickenbacker Causeway where Key Biscayne and stuff, it was all enclosed by a barrier island. There was no outlets to the sea, but Holliver Inlet, they made this.
Oh, fan guy.
Yeah, they made this inlet, and so the tides when they come in and out of there create some pretty big waves sometimes, and so they just film all these people. And a lot of times, it's like little boats and people that can't drive them, so they're getting slammed. Occasionally, someone flies off the boat. Or someone's like there you go, like they're in a little tiny boat there. There you go. That one's not bad, but yeah, they're about to. Well, he just dropped the beer in the water.
No,
piece
littering.
of shit, fucking.
But you do learn, like growing up on boats, especially when we go over to like Bimini or places in the Bahamas or whatever.
You can't. There's no brakes on a boat. Everybody, if I can share anything with you, and you ever rent a boat, know that there's no brakes.
Oh yeah,
people think they're brakes.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I thought you meant brakes, BREAK, like them's the brakes. Yeah, no, there's no. You can't stomp on the brakes. You gotta come in cautiously. But here's the thing. If there's wind or current, you can't come in too cautiously because then that pushes you around. So you just have to have a plan.
Yeah, you can. You use the wind to bring you into the dock.
Exactly. You got to come in, know that you're going to get pushed one way or the other. Reverse is your friend. If you... And then a little bit of throttle to come up next to the cleat. Well, I was really good at docking boats. Really good at docking boats.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell.
I was better at docking boats than driving a car, probably. Definitely better than flying a plane.
When's the last time you docked a boat anywhere?
Been a while. Nah. Sometimes when we go on the road, we rent a pontoon boat, or when I'm at my parents' house, I drive a boat here and there. But my childhood, I mean, I drove a boat every day of my life for my whole childhood.
Mm-hmm. And then what kind of knot do you tie on the dock?
Well, if it's a cleat, I go just a half hitch. Whoop. If it's because you want to be able, you only do 2. That's what a lot of people do, like 10. They try to go. But now if you have an issue and you got to untie it, takes you a long time to untie. You just need 2 wraps.
What issue would you have? Like someone was chasing you?
You don't know. Maybe like the boat's getting slammed.
Volcanoes erupting?
Yeah, something. Yeah. You don't need, it doesn't make the knot any stronger. If you just go around, half hitch, it's going to stay. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason to then if you have the front and the back both tied 10 times and you undo the back and then the boat captain pulls forward a little bit and has to wait there for you to undo the front forever.
What's the other knot you tie?
So if it's just a post, then you go half hitch. I don't know what it's called.
Clove hitch?
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm pretty sure it's a clove hitch.
Yeah.
It's not a half hitch. You do you
go around,
but you put the
But the last one you got to go under. Pull it so that it stays tight.
A lot of sound effects this episode. Are you sure you're not high? Did you get high from my breath?
No, I don't do that. I drink beers.
Don't be judgmental.
What do you tie?
I just, probably the same. It's clove hitch is the one you do if it's just a post. Yeah, and then if you use the cleat, you're supposed to wrap it around the cleat once, then you figure 8 and then underneath.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. All right. Not talk.
By the way, my dad could do a fucking 100-episode podcast on tying nautical knots. No problem.
A lot of listeners for that one.
Yeah. Maybe like 1, but
Not Talk's a good name.
Not talk.
Because then you'd be like, not talk, but you're talking.
What if we do a bunch of podcasts within the podcast?
No.
So we should do.
Why are we coming up with all these
talk.
ideas in this podcast? These are all the things we're gonna do. We're gonna make an app. We're definitely gonna have people on, and then
better not to mention that again.
But why? The reason we are talking about all this, by the way, is because we just finished 20. This is our 26th.
This is 26. We did it. We made it to 25.
25. So big milestone.
Confetti.
Third quarter.
Yeah. We are. I think we just passed.
Is this broken, Luis?
You're going the wrong way.
Oh, there we go. 25 episodes. We did it.
Yeah, it only took us 25 episodes.
To not have a format.
I think we passed Joe Rogan in downloads, so that's pretty good. We're making a lot of money now. Yeah, I think we're the top podcast. I haven't looked at the numbers.
Well, for what it's worth,
a lot of people come up to me and they're like, love it.
For what it's worth,
buy all your products.
We're up 30 spots in the Canadian podcasts, and I was just in Canada, so I feel like maybe I hope let's get a little bump there.
Uh-huh.
And also, I think that 25 is a milestone because that was our initial goal when we set out. We're going to do 25. We're going to commit to it no matter what. We're going to feel it out. And then
this might be our worst episode, by the way.
It's a good point.
Yeah,
I think the mornings are the way to go.
Tired. I'm high. Just like cocaine bear. Drove back from fucking
it's
Vegas.
hard to follow.
Yeah. Luis left the room. Like fucking.
Wait, who left the room?
Luis.
Oh yeah, Luis just walked out.
Yeah, dude. Fucking unprofessional.
So then, like, the next milestone is 50. So now that's our next journey as we launch from 26 to 50.
This is still boring. It's still boring. This podcast.
Well,
make it interesting.
No matter what, Forrest, I am proud of our accomplishment. Like I said,
you're proud.
Even if we stick with just the numbers we have now, although we hope to grow the podcast, please.
I know we want to tell you.
I'm just grateful that I get to talk to you every week, that I get to see my friend more often. It's an excuse for us to keep in better touch. And I'm so proud of what we've done. I bought you a gift.
Wow. You already got the song. So
I got the song.
You've put a lot of money in this podcast.
And I bought
the shells.
I bought the gift in the same way I bought the song.
I've got nothing for this podcast.
Yeah.
I think I brought this fish and this hat, and that's just because I was lazy. I didn't take the hat off.
I'm not saying that doesn't hurt, that you don't think of me like I think of you when you're not around, but to be fair, I did buy this gift exactly how I bought the song that I bought you in the first episode.
Drunk?
Yes.
Yeah. So you bought it online?
I was drunk and...
was it in Canada?
Nope. No, this was a while ago. I got it and I've been saving it.
Do you know about this, Luis?
No, I was not aware.
Yeah, I didn't get you one, Luis.
Does anyone else know about this?
Only my family who's had to stare at it for the past couple months.
Wait, by the way, does your wife know about it?
Yeah.
What? How much did you pay for the song again?
Like $300.
I know, but what did you say originally you paid for it?
Like $200.
Yeah, you said 200 because when I was doing the Common Space Brewery show,
yeah,
I was sitting in the back with your wife and with Christy, and you said it on stage. You said, and we do a podcast and we bet a song and it was $300. She goes, it was $300. That was news to her that it was $300. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was $200.
I don't remember. I was drunk.
Yeah. You let it, like, it was like your truth serum. You let it out. You're like, I've been holding this in. I said 300. So Dave spent 300 on that song, which, by the way,
I got to remember to write that off of my taxes.
I hope you get audited. And they're like, just prove that this song's fucking.
I mean, it's our theme song now.
All right, so you spent 300.
If you haven't heard that whole song, please go back to episode 1 and listen to that song.
How can't we just put it out on Instagram?
Yeah, we should.
On fucking SoundCloud?
We should.
do it?
What would it cost to have a animated, like a music video?
A lot. We paid for the animation for our beginning.
All right, what if we just shot our own music video to it, the whole thing?
We can shoot a music video.
All right, let's do that.
By the way, and we'll say this at the end, we're gonna be in Miami September 22nd and 23rd at the Comedy Inn. We're gonna be doing shows. We're hoping to do a live podcast, and we're hoping to do some other shows down there, maybe in like Palm Beach and Key West. Stay tuned for that. It'll be like in September. So we're hoping to do some podcasts down there, and we're hoping to get Louise down there and do a whole thing about it too.
Well, since we officially got those live podcasts in the book,
it
made me even more excited about this gift, because I think this gift is going to come in very handy for those shows.
By the way, just name this podcast Things We're Gonna Do, Mermen Podcast.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Congratulations, Forrest, on our accomplishment of 25 episodes. Let this be a token of our friendship, of what we've accomplished together.
Why is it Christmas paper?
Because Owen wrapped it for me an hour ago, my son,
really?
and it was the only kind of paper we had. And they don't make congratulations on your 25th
Do you want to keep
episode.
this bow?
Nope, it's all yours.
That's when I was young. I remember I'll keep the bows. You got to reuse these bows. I'm like,
We'll put it here. We'll always remember.
should I just tear it open?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, there we go.
He told me, he goes, Dad, I put tissue paper in it so that you couldn't see what it is right away.
Okay, I see. Let's see what's going on here.
I think you're going to really like this.
Is it a manatee? Jesus. What the fuck? I don't even like opening presents, but thanks a lot, Dave.
Who doesn't like opening presents?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, look at that.
Wait, is there one for you, too?
There's one for me, too. I put them both in there.
I have to wear this?
Pull it out.
Wait, which one is... Okay, here.
Yours is the one on top.
Here it is.
Look at the back of it.
Oh, my God.
Hey, it says your name. Look at that. Do you love it?
I mean, no. But, I mean, I do love it, but I also think it's one of the tackiest things I've ever seen, but I do like it.
Should we put them on and go out tonight?
Yeah, of course. First of all, we're not going out in these ever. We're gonna
No, what do you mean? We're going to wear them all the time.
What do you think? We're gonna go to the Improv together? Like,
yeah,
that's what we're gonna wear and say,
idea.
hey, would you come down to the comedy and we'll be wearing? I'll put it on right now.
You don't think if we were wearing this, we're at the
Holy
Improv?
shit! You definitely spent money on this, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
These don't look cheap at all. These look.
Mine's a little big because they come from overseas and you never know. So I went double XL to be safe.
Wait, didn't you ask me what size?
I did. I was like so hoping you would remember.
What was that for?
This.
No, but why? What was the ruse that you came up with? You're like,
I never told you. I said, hey, I need to know your I think I said I need to know your like shirt size or something, and you were like, hey, look at that, fits like a glove.
Yeah. Wow.
We look good. Luis?
Luis actually fucking dope.
Right? I don't know why this is green. They should have made this blue.
What part?
The
Why blue? The rest of it's green and. Wait,
this
is
seems
this
too
like
green.
custom made?
yeah, kind of.
What does yours say? Williamson?
Yeah, that's my name.
It should say, yeah, Williamson's good.
Yours says Shaw.
This is crazy.
Why was that like the dudes do wearing my car bit? What did I say?
The Mermen! We look like a team. Now when we fly places, we can wear these in the airport. And people will know that
How
we're
come you didn't get one for
partners.
Louise?
Because they were expensive.
Why don't you get him a t-shirt? These are pretty comfy.
I was going to get one for Luis, and I started doing the order forms, and it's always like, like certain things add up. And so once I put in 2, I was like, oh, I can't get a third one.
He's going to get one for me, but realized he didn't know my last name.
Taxes and shipment. Do you know Luis's last name?
Castillo.
Hey.
I tag him on Instagram a lot.
Sorry, Louise. You don't get to wear this.
Forrest, am I a good friend or what?
Debatable, but I mean, I know you're gonna make me wear this at the same time as you at some point, like in public.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
People are gonna see us and they're gonna go, wish I had a friend like that.
Well, so if we do a show together,
We're definitely wearing these if we do a show together.
We're
wearing them on stage. We're wearing them during the podcast. We're wearing them during the meet and greet.
If you're in Miami, September 22nd, 23rd, we'll be at the Comedy Inn. I don't know if the tickets are on sale yet, but we'll be updating that constantly. And we're going to try and do some other shows down there. So what is your dream scenario for these jackets when we, like, let's say we're doing the Comedy Inn?
Okay.
That we're wearing we do our sets, both of these in this?
Yeah. Why wouldn't we?
You're fucking out of your mind.
At least to start. I mean, you could like do the thing where 5 minutes into your set, you don't want to sweat, so you take it off and put it on the. But yeah, man, this is our uniform.
Look, we can do the live podcast in these, like once in a while.
You're asking me how I picture it. I picture it that we go shopping and we buy matching jeans, and we
Just jeans.
We, should
What do you
have,
imagine?
we can kind of have skews of shirts and shoes. So like we don't have to have
Your LeBron shoes go with these.
Yeah. Well, these ones I'm wearing tonight good too. These are new ones.
God, you've really gone full pastel, huh?
Yeah, I really like the Miami vibe.
Well, it's pretty comfy. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. Oh, is there a pocket inside?
I don't. Yeah, right there.
Oh, there might be a surprise in that pocket if you look in there.
Is there?
No, I didn't think about that.
I got excited. Cheese Danish.
Fucking gift certificate to Chili's.
Dang.
All right.
Well, thanks, Dave.
Love you, buddy.
All right. Yeah.
Can't wait see what you got me.
Yeah, it's coming. I got it off wish.com. It's going to take a while to get here. It's on a boat. Thanks to Biden. It's going to take a while.
So here, I see us flying out together. We're wearing these on the plane.
No. Absolutely.
People are going to be like, it's good marketing. Because people in the airport are going to be like, Mermen? Oh, those are sharp jackets. What's the Mermen? That's our podcast. You should subscribe. And then we get new fans. And then when we sit down,
pocket for the cards that we can make.
Yep.
We
hand out
QR codes.
Yep. And when we sit down on the plane, like there's going to be a third person in a row because we're going to be sitting next to each other, and they're going to be like, "Well, you guys have very sharp jackets."
One of us is going to be in the middle seat.
No. Well, no. We'll book out an event, so we'll have
somebody in the middle seat.
Yeah. So the person in between is going to be like, "Wish I had one of those jackets. I feel out of place." So we'll go.
No, they're not.
Well,
they're going to.
You can listen to our podcast, The Mermen, on all platforms.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. They'll quietly sit down in the middle seat and they'll be texting someone hiding the screen from us, talking about us. There's 2 fucking guys with matching, like, fucking Miami Vice jackets. That fucking, like, they look like they want to be rappers.
Ooh,
like,
should we get hats?
Yeah.
That's what you can get me. Now that you know the color scheme of the jacket, you could get me a matching hat that we can wear together when we wear these jackets.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Dave. This is very thoughtful.
I love you, Forrest.
And I mean thoughtful in the worst way.
Should I see what I
like? You didn't think this through. Like,
should I look and see what I paid for these?
I can guess.
All right. What do you think?
Okay. So you had to pick the pattern too, right?
So it's
You picked the pattern and the.
By the way, I almost ordered everything on their fucking website just for me.
What's the name of the website?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, it's FIITG.com, which the next day when I was sober, I go, it was definitely a scam. And I looked it up and nothing said it was a scam.
Oh, like you thought you did it and your money was never coming.
Yeah. Because it was
How long did it take?
Longer than it said. It said it was going to take like 5 to 8 business days, and it took like 3 weeks to get to me.
Yeah, I ordered some underwear in the middle of COVID. Same thing. They had little holes in it. You put your dick in.
Oh.
Yeah, they look really comfy. And I still have them. They're great, but they took like 8 weeks to come. And I was like, I'm not getting that.
One time I ordered.
Dick hole. There's like you put your dick in the hole, and then there's a pouch over there that it like sits in.
I've seen those.
Yeah, it keeps your dick dry. That way it doesn't smell like a hockey locker room. Yeah. 4-day-old dick no more. DM me for information about that.
I ordered these undershirts one time that were supposed to be like kind of slimming in the middle, so it pulls your rolls in a little bit as you wear it as an undershirt. And I got like an extra large, and it showed up, and it literally was like a crop top on me. And so sometimes when you order these, like, you know, these companies from overseas, that's what happens. So I got double XL for us, thinking like, man, I don't want to spend all this money on jackets that not be wearable.
I'd say $200
For both jackets?
each.
No, it was less than that.
Oh, it's fucking when you get Louis one.
Well, why don't, all right, I'll order him one. Why don't you help me pay for that one?
Okay.
Since it's so
Do
important.
you want one, Louis?
Yeah, I can't imagine a single scenario where I would wear that.
What? You wouldn't wear that?
You don't have to imagine. It's when you're at work,
family
motherfucker.
functions. I feel like you dress like this already.
Yeah, if I'm gonna make Forrest dress like I said, we pay you.
Yeah. If you're coming to
We
Florida
can
with
make
us,
you. I'm gonna
wear
make now just for that comment. I'm gonna make you wear it during the episode, so we're just here recording.
Yeah, you're in the middle seat.
It's your uniform.
I would wear like the tank top and the basketball jersey, but
It's not even an option.
Like the one that I wear myself.
I like the hoodie. But
Oh yeah, I should have gotten hoodies. Cool. Anyway, good. All right, I know we might be not running as we have a lot of voicemails.
I'm off the rails. You're gonna have to steer the ship.
We have a lot of voicemails. I think it's okay if we make this episode a little bit long. Like, we got a lot of voicemails because we haven't recorded in a while, so I feel like we should get to them.
Fourth quarter.
Oh, by the way,
Is it a lot?
not too many.
Okay, we'll run through them.
can I just, before you play these, can I just say that our buddy Tyler, who's a regular caller, I got quite a few messages from him this past week.
Are you giving us goddamn rub yet?
No, that's Richard. Richard,
yeah,
I mailed it to him. It cost me a lot of money to mail it to him, and I was like, I got to do it, man. Richard's been a supporter
Yeah,
of
especially
ours.
after he sees these jackets. He's been spending all this money.
So I did. I mailed the rub to Richard. It might take him a month to get there, but so no. Tyler's the guy in Georgia, and Tyler's been messaging me going, "Oh, you guys are gonna get a phone call tonight." So
right.
I think Tyler's been doing some
Let's
drinking
hear it.
this week.
Let's get into the phone calls. Let's get it going.
all right. Well, we're just gonna start from the oldest.
All right, chronologically.
Yeah, we've been
That's how
off.
you say
We
that,
haven't
right?
recorded in a while, just so you know.
Jackie looks really
there's
good.
there's actually two parters that they called like right back after. But
Why is there like a limit on what you can leave?
no, these were really short.
Okay.
So, all right, here we go.
Hey, this is Dimples from Cocktails with Dimples in the Beard. And you guys wouldn't know good music if it swam up and bit you in the ass at a water polo match. Speaking of water polo match that we used to ride, can we move that to the kiddie pool since I don't know how to swim? Can we do that?
Oh yeah, they
Love
challenged
you.
us.
I agree. The Who Does suck.
Fuck off!
Dimples in the beard.
They drink a lot.
Yeah.
The Dimples and the Beer. We've both done their podcasts, and then lots of other attractive.
I like them guys. They're getting drunk and they're like, let's call these guys and fuck with them.
I
And
don't
when
know.
they came up with like
I don't know what
water
you said at the
polo,
end.
kiddie pool,
And they had a quick,
real harsh.
You got you. You can't hurt us in
right.
these jackets.
Yeah.
These make us invincible to
These
insults.
jackets make your insults bounce out with the weird rubber, your glue.
Yeah, they just instill other insults though. But yeah,
I mean, I don't know if you guys heard what they said at the very end.
What they
saying
say at the end?
The Who is the worst band, I think.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, that's
Fuck
what I
the
said.
Who, dude.
Yeah.
So then this is a part two.
I got a lot of heat for that, by the way.
Yeah, well.
This was left 2 minutes after that voicemail.
We're sorry.
By the way, The Who's the greatest rock and roll band ever.
Yeah. I challenge you to say that if you had bought tickets to see them play in the Super Bowl when the Colts lost to the Saints and you had to have your gallbladder out and you fucking roughed it out and you went to the Super Bowl and then the Who went out there and phoned it in. Maybe the Who should watch a Jeremy Lin documentary once in a while.
Yeah, Pete Townsend, pedophile.
But it cured his cancer, right?
Yeah, cured his cancer. Pedophilia cured his cancer.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Dimples in the Beard. I hope everyone listens to your podcast. All right. Their podcast, they interview very hot women, and then every now and then Forrest.
I already said that. Next fucking voicemail.
We got a new caller. Here we go.
Oh, exciting.
Ooh. A little bit long, but
okay.
Hey, you guys. Long time listener, I guess.
It's bringing the heat.
My name is Ellie.
This guy's pumped up.
I listen to you guys and Jim Jeffries. I don't know about that kind of thing.
Heard of it.
Wait, is he sleep? Did he call us in his sleep?
Sorry, it's late at night, and I had a
Did you just answer you?
procedure recently, so I'm completely out of breath. That's why I sound this way.
Okay.
So
Got the
I guess you could
masturbating.
add that to your fun cast of people. I'm not blind. I'm not Canadian, or let's see, the other guy's Australian, and I'm not drunk. My wife's not on the phone with me either, so.
This guy's fucking throwing darts.
I just wanted to call.
What are you?
This is a throwback to probably some of the earlier episodes, because I'm pretty sure you guys never saw my comment. I left it on YouTube. It's very confusing where to leave comments. There's too many places, so I'm glad you guys are doing this. It's pretty direct. But I wanted to say, as far as being Cuban or living in Miami, you guys aren't really living up to the expectations sometimes, because it's like
We're not Cuban.
Forget words. The Cubans you call don't know what a cafetera is.
Oh, wait, this guy sounds like he
I'm
might
not
be
even
Hispanic.
Cuban.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
even Hispanic.
Okay.
I know that.
It is like he's talking to me.
Yeah, I'm ragging you guys a little bit, but
Let me guess what he says next. No.
yeah, just
God
give
bless
me
you.
shit.
Right.
Plus, I would like to hear more of you guys ragging on
Ellie,
on Florida more.
stay
if
off
you
the
can.
heroin.
Just because I fucking hate living here.
Oh, he lives in Florida.
I'm trying to leave as soon as I can.
He's Cuban.
Seems like you guys already did that.
Oh, wait, this is Ron DeSantis.
No, we did do it.
Okay.
The other thing is and I'll text about this.
Holy shit.
Droning on here. I
Ellie.
was wondering if you guys would ever want to do like a collab, not with me, but with
Snoop Dogg?
some other podcasters that are in Florida.
Yeah, we would.
Nice Florida vibe.
Depends who it is.
I like how
Just an idea. Something to spice things up.
Hey, this
don't
guy
worry
knows
about
about spicing things up.
All right. Well,
Ellie.
can't wait to hear you guys make fun of me. Talk to you later.
Drink a Red Bull.
Hey,
Yeah, I like it. He's like, hey.
Luis, you are allowed to edit these down if you want.
Yeah.
Feel free to just play the greatest hits.
Yeah, when you edit this podcast, just do it.
Yeah.
It's blending into each other. We keep hearing then the next line, and it fast forwards 10 seconds, and then we're just asleep at the end of it. So. Hey guys, you know what? Just re-release Ellie's voicemail. If you're having trouble sleeping, just listen to this voicemail, and
Okay.
he will put you right to sleep.
I was like playing white noise.
Ellie, he's on the comm app now.
Thanks for calling in, Ellie.
Thanks
Ellie,
for listening. I think it was Elle, right? Ellie.
Ellie, if you live anywhere near Miami,
It's Elion.
Elion Gonzalez.
Call in.
Hey,
Thanks for listening.
we dressed up for you like Halloween one time.
No judgments. All right.
yeah, I don't know if you guys heard. He said he had a nasal procedure done.
Oh no, I missed that. We're sorry. We didn't mean to make fun of you, Ellie.
Well, what does that have to do with?
And he said it was late at night.
So many other times.
Nasal
it could
procedure sounds like a euphemism for doing coke, by the way. It's like, had a nasal procedure all weekend. Nasal procedure binge, and I'm really tired. Cocaine bear.
we have a 3-minute long, like that one.
That wasn't 3?
That one was 2 minutes 11 seconds. There
Holy
was a
shit.
3-minute one from Richard, and that one almost feels like it drags on way longer. I
Wait,
listened to
Richard
why-
has a 3-minute one?
yeah.
I love Richard, but would it be to his benefit?
Can you
if
fast forward it while we're listening to it?
I could skip ahead. Yeah.
Just, you know what? Look, Richard, we love you. Just play the last 20 seconds and see if it means the last 30 seconds. And
I'll
see if
play
it means
the
anything.
first 20, last 30.
Yeah, I like that.
right,
First 20, last 20.
All right, here we go.
2020. Great show.
Hi guys, it's Richard from Australia. It's been a while, I know. Another Tuesday night, I had friends over
Doesn't
for
feel like it's
dinner,
been a while.
2 drinks, and I'm drunk again.
Hey,
So here
my
we are.
man.
Sorry I've been quiet, it's been a big few weeks. We had Australia Day to celebrate. which is sort of like your 4th of July.
Happy Australia Day.
Instead of repelling the British, they invade and commit multiple
that was a while
acts
ago.
of genocide against the oldest continual living.
Wait, it's got to be 20 seconds by now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. When you hear genocide, skip forward 20 seconds.
Yeah. We already told the thing about the kid with no limbs.
Oh,
Jesus. All right, now the last 20 seconds.
All right, there you go.
The Tyler and Richard show, introducing.
Oh yeah, they said they're going to start a podcast together, Richard and Tyler.
I'm on board for that.
Dave and Forrest, aka the Mermen. Seriously though, mate, let's work out how we can do this.
This is for Tyler? All right, Tyler.
This year. I'll be over in the States. Want to catch up. Dave, still no rubs? I sit on my letterbox every day, mate. Fine. Why do you upset me? Why don't you like
I mailed them to you, Richard, you son of a bitch. It cost me $60. I could have got half a jacket for Luis for that.
He ended that with, "Why don't you love me?"
Richard, we do love you.
We love you so much, Richard. We do.
Let's keep the calls down to a minute.
Yeah.
We encourage people to call in, but
3 minutes was good when we only had you calling, but now that we have more people calling, we need to keep them a little briefer.
You shared your part. All right. Tyler and Richard are starting a podcast. I'm sure it'll be more popular than ours. Their jackets will just be made of cardboard boxes, whatever drunks wear. I don't know. Trash bags.
Oh, shit. There's already a thread coming off this one.
Fucking high quality. Where'd you buy this from? What country?
I'm pretty sure it's China. China.
Okay. Next one.
There we go.
Hey there, fellas. This is John from Arizona. First time caller, long time listener. I'm just calling because you guys had a section a while back called the Murder Sex Act of the Day or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, I found one you dirty fuckers might be interested in. It's called the Dirty Mermaid. And it's one in which you put a live fish into your beloved's anus, and then you insert another live fish into your own anus, and then proceed to make the sweet act of love whilst listening to Franz Schubert's Die Forelle. Anyways, you guys crack me up every Monday morning, and hope this gives you something to yammer about. Here's the both of you.
Yammer.
Anyways, I gotta go to the pet store.
This guy's better at this than we are.
Yeah.
He definitely did that segment better than we've ever done it.
I know, it sounded like he was a radio DJ. He's like, anyways, this next one's from REO Speedway.
Yeah. Yammer on. Also, isn't that just how sushi's made?
No.
He did call back 10 minutes later.
Why is no one satisfied with their one call?
I just thought of another thing.
Yeah. Let's hear. All right, go play him again.
He wanted to clarify something.
That's
important. Fish are alive.
I forgot.
It's in the anus is your butt.
Fish, and Franz Schubert and Die Forelle. So you get the fish into the two of you, and then from there you want to make gentle love while you listen to Franz Schubert's Die Forelle. I don't think I was specific in the original
No, I think we got it.
voice message.
I'm more confused than ever.
Elaborate a little more, I guess.
What was he saying?
Also,
Cinderella?
you don't necessarily have to use the live fish. You could probably get away with using like a fishing lure.
Fishing lure. Jesus.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, just rip your anus out.
Yeah.
Prolapse. Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah.
I love how he thought it was like, well, people are going to need to know. This is like a recipe they're following. Is it live? Oh, thank you, God. He called back in. He's it's a live fish. Franz Schubert.
Yeah.
I think Die Forelle. I don't know.
What's Die Forelle?
I don't know if
Sounds
that's
like a baseball
I don't know if
player.
that's what he's saying, but I guess it's like some piece of music by Franz Schubert.
It's
Yeah, Schubert.
I thought it was like a word like coup de grace.
You don't know Franz Schubert? It's Jimmy Schubert's cousin. No.
Oh. Engelbert Humperdinck?
Yeah. Well, thanks for that.
Well, we're really plowing through
Everybody,
these.
look, we do not look. If you want to put a live fish up your ass, that's we did not tell you to do that. Somebody else told you to do that from Arizona, and so we cannot be held responsible.
But if you did do it, call us and tell us how it went.
Don't put a lure up your ass.
Yeah,
whatever you
don't
do not put a lure. Did you just look at Franz Schubert?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, all right. Thanks for first time caller. Mario.
All right, we have Tyler calling back.
Oh boy,
it's a long one. It's a long one as well.
How long?
It's 2 minutes 44.
Jesus.
I think he's drunk.
No. I haven't heard it yet. I'm telling you, he's drunk. Let me tell you what he wrote me. Hold on, before you play this.
Calling back again, like, we already heard him today or no? We haven't heard him yet today.
I can't even remember. How about that?
All right.
Here, wait.
We gotta start playing these. We gotta get in the show. Start playing Tyler's. It's like you can pause it to read this voice.
I can't find it anyways.
What's up, guys? It's Tyler. I've got some feedback from this last week's podcast.
People are giving him feedback.
I'm actually Catholic, not a good Catholic. To be perfectly honest with you, we just had our second child baptized, and in the past 2 weeks, and one of the questionnaires was how often you attend church, and sometimes.
I'm gonna skip ahead. There's a lot of fluff.
He got his kid baptized.
I want to hear how good of a Catholic he is.
I mean, we can keep going.
No, skip ahead.
I don't.
Skipping ahead.
Is that
He's
Catholic baptism? I thought that was Baptist.
He was saying he was doing some questionnaires on Facebook because of COVID.
Catholics.
They baptized?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought baptized was only Baptist.
I was baptized.
Huh?
I was baptized
in the waters of some river.
No, when I was a baby, I was baptized in just the little fountain at church. But then, as an adult, after I married my wife and gave my life to Christ, we were baptized off Key Biscayne in the ocean.
In your wedding?
No, not in the wedding, but me and my wife went and did it together.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, but isn't that, this is my thing about when they baptize in like the water at the church, that's like controlled substance.
Yeah.
Like when there's like things shitting in the ocean and you're like, this is pure, and they baptize in it.
Oh, it's the symbolism.
No, I got that, but I'm just telling you, you probably got a little bit of fecal matter in your hair. You got baptized.
Well, it was the same exact place that I did a triathlon where I got beat by a guy with no arms. So
again,
I was already swimming in the shit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, where we at, Luis?
Kid free time. Excuse me.
Oh shit.
Kid free time, and I lost. I lost.
So he was playing some flip cup.
3-2.
No,
So
this is important updates.
I thought I was gonna win, but it didn't happen.
Oh,
So,
Tyler, we believe in you.
I was met with a great consolation prize of
Your wife had sex with you.
some great breakfast, like knockoff Wahoo with a little bit of Dave meat seasoning.
Knockoff Wahoo?
Dave meat seasoning.
What's knockoff Wahoo? Like fake fish?
Oh, now Tyler's Waffle House.
Forrest, by the way, if you
knockoff
decide to sell
Waffle House.
something, like particularly if Arnie, whatever you had when you posted the video of Arnie, I will buy that, sir.
Oh,
But anyways, I don't have a biological.
I'll tell you what I thought about selling this weekend, because I have a joke now about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and stuff, and then I talk about the NFT joke. And
you're gonna sell NFTs after the joke?
I'm thinking of making because I make fun of Bitcoin and crypto and stuff. I'm thinking of coming up with a cryptocurrency called Sea Cow Coin, like manatee stuff. And you'd sell it for $20. Like there'd be like a little fake coin you sell them, and then that there'd be like a QR code comes with it, and it would take you to my website and would show you where Sea Cow Coin's at. It's always going to be in the toilet. It's not going to be worth anything. So you can cash your Sea Cow Coin back in, or you can use the Sea Cow Coin to buy. Look, nuke's coming up. It's another thing that's coming up, guys.
I think it's worth a try.
Yeah, Sea Cow Coin. Thanks, Tyler. You're the best. Everybody, if you're drunk, we're going to ask you to keep it to a minute.
I'm drunk.
No.
Oh, wait, yeah, the callers?
Yeah. All right, cut Dave off.
Just for Tyler, he just tells a story how he saw two whales at the aquarium have sex, and there was some, I think, sperm floating around, and the kids were questioning.
Oh yeah, do we want to play that, or do we have a lot more?
We have one more voicemail.
Okay, Tyler and Richard, I'm sorry we had so many today.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah, you've gotten a lot of shine. We still put you on there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think
we appreciate you guys.
They're gonna be pissed. Not when they see these jackets. They won't even hear themselves on the podcast. They're still staring at
we're gonna support your guys' podcast for sure. Not financially or publicly, but we're gonna support it.
Yeah, I'll just subscribe to it. And probably won't listen.
All right, let's listen to the last voicemail.
Here we go.
A new caller?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Jeez.
Yo, Dave, what's up? It's Mark. What's up, Forrest? I haven't got the pleasure of meeting you yet, but I hope to do that soon.
Wait, pause it.
Dave
Pause
is
it.
calling in this.
Who's Mark?
I have no idea. That's a real generic name. That guy said it like just if he says, "Yo, it's Mark," I'll be like, it's Mark Cicerone or something.
M-Dog.
Yeah. Mark who, bro?
Mark.
Oh, man, fuck up, Mark.
All right. Well, maybe he's going to give you
It's
a hint.
Mark Wahlberg, guys.
Maybe he's going to give you a hint now.
All right. Well,
give him a fucking chance.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dave is calling in to say, I love this podcast. I found it one morning at like 4 a.m. I knew you had it, but I just kept forgetting to actually sit there and listen to it. And I listen to it every Monday, 4 a.m. You guys are it.
Oh, wow.
So I appreciate
Not this
you
Monday.
guys.
We're recording at 10
I made it
p.m.
out to a show in a while. It's been kind of hectic at home and not getting a babysitter has kind of been putting a stifle on that, but I hope to be out there next month at least, or a one-year upcoming show.
What up, Mark?
Forrest, sorry I missed you at the last one, but plan to see you too.
Where did he miss
Thanks,
me?
guys. Bye.
Where was I?
Hey, well,
Where
Mark,
was
when
I
you,
that he missed
listen,
me?
when you listen to this tomorrow, which is going to be Tuesday after Luis pulls an all-nighter,
4 a.m.
do me a favor, message me and just clarify which Mark you are and where you live so we can tell you when to come out to a show. If it's one of my good friends named Mark, I'm sorry I didn't recognize your voice, but I didn't.
Mark.
It's a 310 number, so it's got to be LA.
Oh, wait, he missed my show here?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Dave, it's Mark.
Mark, what the fuck, bro?
Can't place the Dave, it's Mark. It's
not gonna
not
help.
ringing any bells.
Yeah, all right. And we got some texts.
Hey, wait. Wait.
What?
What happened?
Maybe he's saying he missed the show that you did of mine that we just did.
South Bay Customs?
Yeah, that was a fun show, right?
That was good, yeah.
That was a great show.
That was great, yeah. It was really good.
Next one's going to be March 14th, South Bay Customs, Tuesday, El Segundo.
Yeah, it's a cool venue.
It's really cool, man. Awesome
venue.
pictures. You
It
look
was
really cool in those pictures.
Good vibe. Yeah, I got to download some of those.
Imagine how cool you looked in that jacket.
Not as cool.
Let's go to the comedy store tomorrow dressed like this.
No, I would not look as cool.
Come on.
Yeah, no. You know who's looking good? John Wynn.
Skinny.
He's like styling up now. Anyways, shout out to John Wynn. We'll have him on the podcast too.
All right, so what do we have left?
We got a few texts coming
Yeah,
in. A few old ones, but
yeah. We got to do a little. Get the old ones out of the way.
rapid fire text, Luis.
Let's go.
Rapid
Let's
fire.
go.
someone text saying, I will contribute a GoFundMe for Mertails, but you have to commit to doing a polar plunge on camera.
Oh, easy. Done. Yes.
okay, yeah.
Wait, well, how much are they going to contribute to? That's a little bit of a...
Who is this? Is this Mark?
They've texted before.
Are we able to text them back and go pay
they,
the
don't,
money?
they don't say their names. Okay. Don't give out the numbers. Yeah.
But yeah, they have texted. It's the one that did the wrong text.
What area code's that?
224.
Don't know where that is. Do you want to guess where 224? I've never heard of 224.
It's year 227.
The sitcom?
Okay.
224, I'm going to guess is
224 sounds Alabama-ish.
Ohio. I don't know.
It was Chicago,
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Illinois.
Pretty close.
I'll be coming to the Schaumburg Improv later this year.
Yeah, let's make that
224.
GoFundMe this week. Fuck donating to people that are sick. We need Mertails.
We got another text from James from Saskatchewan.
What?
Remember, I don't know how to say that one. Canada.
Saskatoon?
Saskatoon?
No, the other one.
Saskatchewan?
That
Saskatchewan.
one. Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
How do you say it?
Saskatchewan.
Loser.
All right. Well, James from Canada, says, have any of you ever been ice fishing? P.S. Dave, give the air raid siren a spin for us.
Where are you?
Woo! You got it, Saskatchewan. I've never been ice fishing. I would love to go ice fishing. I'm a big fan of the show Alone. My family and I have binged many episodes, and they do some ice fishing on that. I would love to go ice fishing. It'd be a lot of fun.
I've never been ice fishing. I'm not a big fisherman, but
I don't like the cold.
The ice fishing thing that would be cool is drilling the hole in the ice would be cool, and then you get to sit in one of those huts, right?
Those little huts. Yeah, well, not always. Sometimes they're in the hut, sometimes they're not. It would be. I think I would prefer the hut.
Yeah, I'm not doing it not in a hut. I'm doing it in a hut.
Have you done a polar plunge before?
I mean, how cold is it?
It's
because I used to go scuba diving, and it was like the water was freezing.
It's like 40 if you're doing it right.
Close. I did it just for work. I would do it. It's a couple of times we went in, it was like 48, 49, 50, somewhere like that. And then we made it. And then like after I did that for years, like our boss was like, we need to make a rule. If it's too windy or too cold, you're not going in the water. I'm like, well, where the fuck was that rule for 2 years? Because you get in and like your breath, you know, you can't catch your breath from it. You're like, dude,
when you
lungs
first
are freezing.
the first time you ever do it, like that's the hardest part is that it catches you off guard and your like body goes into panic mode. And even though you think like, oh, I'll just tough it out. If you don't have a plan going in, I know that sounds really corny. It's fucking hard. But then once you've done it once, your body knows what to expect, and you go in and it hurts, but then you just calm yourself down.
Yeah.
And then you just find a little bit of a zen, a little bit of a rhythm, and you ride out the 2 minutes. And then it gets easier as you go, honestly.
All right. What's the next text?
We got a text saying, and it is an old one. It was during Super Bowl weekend, so they almost assumed they were trying to like predict things as we have been since we've been. Yeah. So they say, "What up, Mermen? What up, Mermen and Lewis? It's Super Friday. When this gets read, the Eagles will have beaten the Chiefs 31-23.
Wrong.
Riri will have crushed the Super Bowl performance, and the blind guy still won't realize Forrest is coming to Sacramento. Have a great week, Mermen and Lewis."
My manager is on that, by the way. He's going to book Sacramento
Seems
any
like
minute.
Sacramento's close. I'll go open for you in Sacramento.
By the way, it's Comedy Records. Shout out Comedy Records.
Comedy Records. You can watch our episodes on their YouTube.
Yeah, we're at the top.
If you book a weekend in Sacramento and I'm open, I'll go open for you.
Okay, yeah. It's gonna be like a one-nighter thing.
Let's wear our jackets.
It's not a weekend. It's gonna be like a one-nighter thing.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, but you can still do it.
I'm probably
okay. You just want to wear these jackets, man.
Yeah. Hey, on the Super Bowl, did you see my video I posted about?
I saw it. Yeah, are you talking to our listeners?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then talk to them.
No, I'm talking to you because that's how we banter.
Yeah, I've seen it. You know that I've seen it.
Okay.
We talked to it. It was good.
It was funny, right?
Yeah, it was a funny video. Yeah, it was funny.
It was because after we put that episode out, so many people contacted me and were like, "You're full of shit." They're like, "You would be that guy. Don't say that you wouldn't do exactly what Salt Bay did."
How'd you get on the field, by the way?
I just scored really good. Well, all right. We haven't talked about this, have we?
Yeah, let's make it quick, dude.
All right. Well, let's just put it this way. You know your prediction where you were kidding and you were like, "Hey, they're all going to go to the Super Bowl."
And you're not going to have a ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was unfolding where that might happen. It was nobody's fault. It was just that it was hard to get tickets together and they're expensive.
It's the Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah. And then like we didn't know who was coming and going. And then a couple of the comics were really big Eagles fan. I would have never taken a ticket from someone who was actually a fan of the team there.
But they wish they had now.
So I started just checking my own avenues and I was able to score my own tickets. So I called my buddy Pat, who's the biggest Eagles fan that I know on earth for some reason. He grew up in Miami with me. And I called him on Saturday and I said, "About to do a podcast. I can't really talk about it, but I scored 2 tickets with field passes and a VIP."
Oh, you had field passes. Okay.
Yeah. I go, I'm going to do this podcast. I need to know an answer when I'm done with it. And I always fuck with him. So he was like, "You're fucking with me." I'm not. I go, "You can choose to believe me or not, but I got to know." So I go do the podcast. And when I check my text after the podcast, he goes, "My wife told me that if I didn't go, she would not sit and listen to it for the rest of her life, that I didn't go. So I already booked my ticket. I'm on the way to the airport right now." And he got in that night. And it was so funny. Just my buddy Pat that I grew up with, he ended up sleeping on the couch adjacent to Big J Okerson. And they're both Eagles fans and they became best friends. I'm like, what a collision of worlds. And so
they became friends.
Yeah, they were talking about the Eagles and like, fucking Brian Westbrook and Brian Dawkins. And so then I took my buddy Pat and we had a blast and I had the field passes to go down. And so after I had several beers and they kept ringing in my head about how people said I would act like that, I'm like, I'm totally acting like I'm going to try to go past the barrier. I'm going to try to get, people are right. So then I started making fun of myself doing the Salt Bay thing and whatever.
Yeah, it was a good
And then
video.
when I went back sober the next day and watched the videos, I'm like, oh, this is going to be hilarious. I'm going to edit this together with the podcast clip. If you haven't seen it, go to my Instagram at Dave W Comedy. It was a very funny clip.
I'm going to fall asleep.
Oh, it was that one caller, wasn't it?
Nah, I'm just
nasal.
Fucking coming down from this weed, bro.
All right, are we done?
All our texts?
We got more.
2 more texts.
Holy
all right,
shit,
2
make
more.
it quick.
God, man,
so much
celebrating
time,
25 episodes. Come on, you only get episode 26 once.
This new person.
By the way, we should have done it on the 25th. Yeah, we've done 25.
We didn't do Mermen.
Yeah, it's late.
This next person says, "Thanks for making me laugh my ass off while I'm working. I enjoy listening to this podcast and hearing whatever fucked up stories you have to share.
Not this episode.
I'm still catching up, but I'm surprised I haven't heard any mention of the Mermen from Eastbound and Down. You should get these jerseys made with Miami on them."
Oh, that's kind of what these are. Woo! These are kind of like baseball jerseys.
Yeah, have you ever seen Eastbound and Down?
I haven't watched. I think I only watched season 1.
Yeah. Well, we did it. Just the guy get predicted.
There's a lot of soothsaying going into this episode.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like synergy.
There's a lot of synergy going into this episode. A lot of soothsaying and synergy.
Soothsaying.
And the very last one, they're just, it's the Naughty Mermaid confirming.
Oh, the Naughty Mermaid.
Confirming her story of the guy getting like bukakied by the dolphin.
Was she still with this?
Because I wouldn't believe it. I said I had a question.
Oh, it's old. Okay, I get it.
So she says, totally true story. I had a friend watching.
I still got some of the sperm. Keep it in a jar. I'm a pirate now.
Thank you for confirming, Naughty Mermaid.
It was definitely a male dolphin as he didn't have mammary slits. Lastly, I didn't see its prehensile penis as the guy's face was buried in the slit when the dolphin exploded.
Wait, dolphins don't have prehensile penises, I think.
I can't confirm or deny.
Do you know what prehensile means?
No idea.
Oh, okay. Do you remember from I don't know about that podcast?
No, actually, no.
Prehensile.
Is it like a dog, like lipstick dick?
No, it's like an appendage that can grab something. Basically.
Oh, like a cat dick with the thorns.
I don't think a cat that can grab things. Wait, brought up in the
like a
episode.
hand that can grab it?
It's like a fucking elephant's trunk is prehensile. That's like a version.
Well, so what penises are have?
I don't think any penises are prehensile. I hope they're not. I don't know. I think there's a dick. Am I doing the word wrong?
I think you're doing the word
wrong. Am I high? Am I high and I have prehensile wrong? Because I'm like pretty sure that's what it means. Look it up. What does it mean, Luis? Prehensile.
Look it up.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means, and I'm just high and I'm questioning myself right now.
Yeah, I think this was a great celebratory episode, and I think we're in overtime.
Dolphins have a prehensile penis, meaning it can swivel, grab, and grope, much like a human hand.
But that's what it means, prehensile.
Bam,
right?
Naughty Mermaid.
I used to work with dolphins. I didn't know they had a penis that could grab.
Yeah.
Look at that. It could shake your hand. We should shake penises.
Naughty Mermaid. Jeez, good job.
Dropping knowledge, Naughty Mermaid.
I'm sorry.
That's how you text, Naughty Mermaid.
I'm happy that I knew what prehensile was, but that's fucked up that a dolphin's can grab. But
Can I tell you how many conversations I'm going to work in that I know that dolphins have prehensile penises?
You're going to remember what
it's all I'm
prehensile
going to talk
means,
about.
yeah. What, they can grab shit?
And she ends it saying, on another note, Forrest, if you're going to give up something for Lent, how about those fucking plastic bottles? Every week it breaks my heart to see them. So to help, I'll gladly pay to have Yeti ship to an address, a full assortment of reusable products, and a water cooler for your studio. Plastic is not sexy.
Not necessary, but my P.O. box is 214 Main Street, number 212, El Segundo, California, 90245. And if you want to send anything to Forrest or I will make sure he gets it. That's 214 Main Street, number 212, El Segundo, California, 90245. If you want to send stuff, you don't have to.
I'd use it anyways, but I'm sorry I questioned whether you saw fucking dolphin jizz. You did. And I'm sorry I questioned you on your prehensile penis. I should have known that.
Yeah,
I did know what prehensile meant, though. I'm happy about that.
All right, let's do this.
Thank you, Naughty Mermaid. I'll use some Yeti fucking thing.
Swag, dog. All right, let's do this.
Do you work for Yeti?
What?
Does she work for Yeti?
Oh, no, she's just being nice.
Oh, our fans are the best.
They really are.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Do you think Richard and Tyler are going to be mad and cut out their fucking voicemails?
Richard, Tyler, let us know if you're mad. If you're mad, we'll go back and replay that.
They'll probably talk about it on their podcast.
Episode number 1, why Dave and Forrest are dicks.
The lost tapes.
They're probably going to start one called the Mermen Podcast and steal all of our properties and blow it. I don't know.
Good one. Nice good way to end this podcast.
All right.
Suck.
Let's do this. To launch our, how much money do we need to buy tails? Like $4,000?
No.
How much do we need?
Like $500 or something, maybe $800.
Let's call it $2,000.
You got to get Louis a jacket.
Yeah, let's get good ones.
Something like that. Okay.
Instead of doing a GoFundMe, which
you might be right.
There's I've looked it up, and the really good ones are like $2,000. We can find one in the middle. Let's see how much money we raise.
Yeah, we'll share it.
Yeah, no. We need 2 because we need to do a photo shoot with us together.
We'll get one that's joined together, conjoined.
And I spoke to my buddy John Mans, who's Bert's cameraman.
Yep.
And he is
met him.
He is a award-winning. He worked for National Geographic for years. He's a very good video and photographer.
Doesn't he live on a sailboat?
No, but that's totally his vibe. Totally his vibe.
I thought he used to because I was like, oh man, we should be on a sailboat.
Yeah, he lives on a tour bus right now. But
okay.
So he said he would go to the Bahamas with us and shoot content of us swimming in mertails.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, wherever we want to go.
But, I mean, if we're gonna make this trip to Florida, we're gonna be in.
Yeah, we should go to my parents' place in the Bahamas.
Bahia Honda Beach in the Keys.
So we need to buy Mertails by September is what I'm saying. So let's just get the ball rolling instead of doing the fees and you got to pass all the red tape.
I like how you're asking for this as we're wearing these jackets.
Yeah, my Venmo is at Dave W Comedy, and then put in the comments it's for Mertails. The last 4 of my celibate asked for it is 4004.
I thought we were going to do a GoFundMe.
Well, I'm just going to see what the kicking off point is, how much interest we get.
All right, cool.
And then if we need to do a GoFundMe to finish it off, we will. But I think it's easier because there's no fees if people just Venmo us the money. I think there's trust built here.
Why are you talking like they're not hearing us right now? Yeah.
Venmo, Dave W Comedy.
Thing is, Forrest.
Yeah. Really 4004. I'm showing a lot of trust telling the last 4 digits of my cell phone number. And then put in the comments that it's for Mertail so that I can make sure we tally it up. And let's see from the next week or two if we get people actually excited about this. And then we'll see if we can raise the money and get really good tails.
Nobody knew that was the last 4 digits until you said that, by the way.
Happy 25th.
All right. Check out my website. I'm going to be at like some places.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes left. 2 minutos.
I'm going to be in Vegas this weekend at Bonkers. Please come.
Where is it? What hotel?
I don't even know. Here, I'll look it up.
Yeah. I will be at the Throckmorton Theater in Mill Valley.
That place is dope.
It is on April 4th. It's a Tuesday. If you're in the Bay Area, it's over the bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, but it's a fucking awesome theater and it's always a fun time. That's April 4th. And then I'll be at Cobb's Comedy Club that weekend, April 7th and 8th as well. I'll be recording some albums there. And then I am going to Europe with Jim, so I'll be doing those. If you're in Europe, we have listeners in Europe. Check out JimJeffries.com. It's on my website too, forshot.net. All the dates are on there. And then when I come back, I'm in Montreal at the Comedy Nest, and then for 3 nights, and then on that same Sunday, I'll be at the Punchline in Philly. If you're in the Philadelphia area, please buy tickets for the Punchline Philadelphia show, because that's like just a one-nighter thing, and I got to sell tickets for that.
Attaboy.
Forshot.net.
This weekend, Saturday, March 11th, also known as 311. That's a good band. I'm going to be at the Pass Casino, Bonkers Comedy Club. That's in Henderson, inside the Pass Casino.
Pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very fancy casino.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be in Calgary at the end of this month, March 29th, April 1st.
Laugh Stop?
The Laugh Shop.
Laugh Shop.
Yep.
It rhymes.
Very excited about that. It's going to be a fun weekend. Ticket sales are already doing good. I would love to have a good showing that week. Calgary, Alberta. I know you guys don't like when I say Calgary, Canada. They're very proud of their regions. Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah, because it'd be like saying Los Angeles, United States.
I didn't realize that until recently.
Come to Los Angeles, United States.
Wednesday to Saturday, the last weekend of March, I'll be there. Ending on Saturday, April Fools. And then I'm going to be in St. Louis. And I'm going to be in Indianapolis at Helium, St. Louis, United States, Missouri. Cool. That one is a little confusing, which state it's in. St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis is not confusing what state it's in. You're thinking Kansas City is.
Yeah, same shit.
No, that's not at all. St. Louis is definitely in Missouri. Kansas City gets confusing because
I'm hammered.
Kansas City, Kansas, and there's Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri is the bulk of it.
First weekend of May, I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids in August. I can't remember. DaveWilliamson.com, at Dave W Comedy on social medias.
Grand Rapids is confusing too. A lot of people think that's in Idaho, but it's not. It's in Michigan.
What's the one in Idaho? Prairie Rapids?
That's Cedar Rapids.
That's
Rapids. Iowa, but I was kidding, first of all.
These are some sharp-ass jackets. Let's take some promo shots.
Okay, good night. Good morning. Meet me.
For they are the mermen.